Hello, welcome back to Easy Wonders. I think you watched and practiced the last two classes. Today we are going to a new part, that is about for loop. Okay. Last day we did this one, that is we drew a square. You can see here by using Turtle graphics module we imported Turtle as Jack, and we can set Jack.color, Turtle color as indigo, Jack.pen size, the thickness of that pen 5, and Jack.speed, speed 2. We set the speed of movement of that turtle as 2. We can set speed from 1 to 10. Okay, 1 is minimum speed and 10 is maximum, that is increasing in order. Also you can use speed as 0. By providing 0 it will give the fastest mode. Okay, 1 to 10 in increasing order, and more than that 0 is the another mode of operation. Okay, anyway, after that we drew a square. This is just forward 100 units, turn right 90 degree, again forward 100 units, turn right 90, doing the same for 4 times. Okay, by doing that we will get a square. Just we can run it and see. Okay, a square drawn. Okay, that is here these two steps repeating for 4 times. For drawing a square we are doing the steps 4 times. If we are drawing a pentagon we need to draw 5 times, hexagon 6 times, or some other works we may need to do 100 times or 1000 times. That is, anything we need to do multiple times with a particular number. We need to do something with a count. That we can for that we can use for loop. Okay, here we did this 4 times. We can avoid these 3 repetitions. Repeatedly writing, I am removing this one, and instead of that I am using for loop. Okay, you can see for I in range, that is the format of for loop. I in range, in single bracket we can give the number of times that we need to repeat. Okay, you should care about the format for I in range, in bracket, single bracket, for, after that a colon is must. Okay, then enter. You can see the cursor going to here with an indentation. This we called an indentation. A space will be kept there, and after that only we will write the code inside this for loop. So we need to move this one, these 2 lines to here. Okay, then only it comes inside the for loop. I moved that one, that also. Okay, this is the indentation level of for loop, and if anything we need to write inside this for loop, you should write in this line. Okay, all should be in this line, then only it will come inside for loop. You can write after this indentation level, we can write codes here also in anywhere after this indentation level. That is, if we are doing some other things also, we can write like that. Here just 2 lines only inside this for loop for repetition. Then after running, we can see the same thing did perfectly as earlier. Okay, that is the repeated these 2 lines for 4 times. Okay, now if we are planning to draw a pentagon, we need to do this for 5 times. 5 times 5, and angle should be 72 degrees. We know that in pentagon angle will be 72. Okay, so we can draw a pentagon by repeating this these 2 steps 5 times. Okay, just we can draw like that. Running, you can see a pentagon. Okay, like that. For by repeating six times, we can change here to 6, and this angle 60, actually 60 degree for hexagon. Okay, by running it, we will get a hexagon. Okay, perfect. Like that, any we can repeat for what number we needed. Okay, if we are planning to repeat for 100 times, it will do repetition 100 times. 1000 times, it will do 1000 times by giving value inside this for loop. If you write something outside of this for loop, that is, if you are writing here itself in the same line, it will come under this for loop. But if you write something here, that will not come inside that for loop. After completing the repetition for 6 times, it will do this line. That is, if we are writing here jack dot forward some units, 100, 200 or 300 units. Okay, 300 units. After completing this work, this line will work. Okay, by running you can see that after completing that only the last line works. Completing this, then it drawn 300 units. This is this much distance, 300 units. Initially drawn this 6 times, 100 units drawn. After that 300 units together drawn. Okay, that is, and the lines which we write with indentation only comes inside the for loop. To avoid confusion, you can keep a single line between these different sections. That is, after completing for loop, you can keep a line here. You can see here I put one line. Okay, these are the initializations. That is, initially we given some values that we import and such things return first. Then we have given a gap, and then for loop. After for loop, we can keep a space and write the remaining lines. Okay, now I am removing this one, and also I used I here for I in range 6. Instead of I, you can use K or J or any H or any in letters or some words, or words also you can use. Side, instead of I you can use side. Actually the side of a polygon, the number of sides, this is the number of sides, so you can use side, or any other word also you can use. Here by you using side, side will get incremented and the drawing will happen. Okay, like that. One other thing, the side value, actually this side or I value is incrementing during each step. That is, if you are telling for loop to do something for 100 times, it need to count that numbers, right? So in this case we need to do this 6 times, so counting will happen by using this I. Okay, but the count will start from 0 to 5. Actually I takes value from 0 to 5, that is total 6 times, but it will start from 0. That you should care. In Python, everywhere index and everything starting from 0. Okay, here I takes value from 0 to 5. Okay, by to show that one, we can print the value of I. Print I. You can print the value of I each time, and you can see that value. By running, it will print. You can see here printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 5 printed here. Okay, you can see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I takes value from 0 to 5. I printed all that values in this output. Okay, I can show you another example here, work2.py file. Okay, here I am using I itself, I in range 10, that is 10 times. Print I is printing there, and inside this I am drawing a circle. This is circle function. This function, this method in Turtle using for drawing circles. Okay, inside this circle bracket, in brackets we need to give the radius of that circle, that is 5 into I plus 1. I plus 1 given for avoiding 0, that is initially I value will be 0, so I plus 1 will be 0 plus 1, 1, that is 1 into 5, that is 5 units. R should be at the initial stage it will be 5. A circle of radius 5 will be drawn. Okay, after that in the second step I value becomes 1, then 1 plus 1, I plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 into 5, 10, a circle of radius 10. Next time a circle with radius 10 will be drawn, and after that in the next step a circle of radius 15, in next step a circle of radius 20, like that. Okay, you can see by running that, that is that I value can be used inside this for loop itself. First circle with 5 units, 5 unit radius, then 10 units, 15, 20, 25, like that. Okay, that's I value is using inside the for loop. That incrementing value we can utilize. That's all. Also, actually in Python it is very easy in coding, that is, you can see in C programming everywhere we use such colon, semicolon. Okay, for ending each line we need to use the semicolons, but there is no semicolon and such things in Python. Also in C programming you can see everywhere such for loop and methods, everything start with double brackets and end with double brackets like this. Okay, but in Python there is no such double brackets using. Okay, instead of that we are using just a colon here, and with an indentation level we will write all the other code inside a particular for loop, if statement or under while loop. For such anything we will use this colon, and with an indentation we will write all the codes inside that for loop. Okay, here you can see with indentation we wrote these two lines, that lines comes under this for loop. Okay, now another example I can show you with some difference in for loop. You can see here in for loop we can use like this, that is, for x instead of range we can give some values in a list. Okay, in square bracket, red, blue, green, indigo, we have given these four values. So this x will take these values in order in each step. Okay, initially it will take red and do this for loop, the things inside this for loop. After that it will take the value blue and do all these things. Then it takes green and do all these things. Then it take indigo, then do all these things like that. Okay, by running you can see that red, blue, green, indigo, four colors selected, and drew that squares. You can see jack.color x. This x value is using here, that is, initially x value will be red, so jack.color red and drawing a square. After that jack.color will become blue and drawing a square. Okay, so we can do in this way also. Another use of for loop, we can use 2 or 3 for loop together, that is, a for loop inside another for loop. Okay, so this for loop will work for 36 times and this for loop work for 4 times. That is, here we are drawing a square itself, and inside this for loop these 2 steps will repeat for 4 times, that is, drawing a line and turn left 90 degree. By doing that 4 times a square will be drawn. After that you can see bend dot left 10 degree we are shifting left, then drawing the next square, that is 36 squares will be drawn. Okay, I can show you by running that one. Yeah, first square and shifting 10 degree left, then drawing the next square, then shift 10 degree, then again drawing the next square, like that. Okay, that is repeating for 36 times. 36 times in 36 into 10 degree each time, 36 into 10 360 degree, that is a complete circle will finish. Okay, you can see it will complete here. Yeah, finished. The 360-degree total covered. Okay, like that. In this you can change this one to 24 times and shifting left by 15 degree. Then only 24 times we need to draw that squares. You can change the pen size to 5, a little more thick lines, and speed you can increase to 10. It will do fast. Okay, yeah, you can see it doing very fast and with more thickness, 5 unit thickness. Okay, that is repeating. This square drawing is repeating for 24 times. Like that you can do any number of times by changing this range. Inside this range, if you are changing that value, it will repeat for 100 or 1000 or 10,000 times very easily. Okay, that is the use of for loop. I think the concept regarding the for loop is clear to you, and if you not yet subscribe to my channel, please subscribe it to get all the coming videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.